If you want your Roblox game to look as sweet as this, follow this tutorial. Okay guys, we are back with a new tutorial. We are back here for the dungeon game. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting this, and I've showed off my game on the live streams, and I wanted to show you how you can get your game to look just like this. So the first thing is I'm gonna link the new and improved upgrade GUI. I have improved it a lot. I'm gonna also link a backpack GUI, so you can have this here. And the play GUI, I mean, it's basic. But what changed from last video is now we're having it in separate places. You see the models here? I have them all in separate places. So if I go to view, and then if I go to game explorer, and I go to places, you see these two places. I deleted the last map because it's mainly terrain and I can't copy and paste that. But I've copied the grassland map and the tutorial dungeon, which are my two maps. This one I showed off in my previous tutorial, or I showed you guys how to build the first room over here. I copied that into a new place under this main game. And basically, once you let me find the GUI over here, it takes a little bit to find because I do not name my GUIs, which is really bad. So here, nope, not that one. Here it is. So there's a plugin I use called Roundify. It makes some sweet GUIs that look really, really nice. So once you got that down, just create a frame or just a text button that says frame. Add some buttons on it. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like if I turn this to visible. It's true. That's how it looks like. Not that nice, just a little something. Tutorial dungeon and grassland dungeon. I'm going to make this visible false so my game actually works properly. But under here, I have a local script which teleports you to the correct game or place under this main game for that dungeon. I have a GUI too, and it teleports the place and the player. There's a way to teleport the data too, which I'm working on, so you can teleport the stats over there too. I am working on that because that's something really necessary that you need. But imagine a place as a whole new game. It's just linked under this one main game, and it's called a place. So basically, once they click, a particle emitter is going to be placed in their upper torso, and then their walk speed is going to be 0, so they can't move. We're going to wait 2 seconds, put on the GUI, and then wait 5 seconds after that, and we're going to teleport them into the game. So that's the script right there. You just change the ID of the place. This is the teleport script, and after that, you can create your own map. Honestly, this wasn't much work. All I did was I'm going to show you guys this amazing tip right now. Download this plugin called Part to Terrain. This has helped me so much. So if I wanted to create this long stretch of just grass, I'm going to just open this, and then I'm going to bring this over. Oh, it doesn't show for you guys. So I'm going to put that on. There we go. That shows. So here you go. It's right here. You're going to push grass or whatever texture you want. Click it, and it turns into grass. It's an amazing plugin, and it helped me create this nice lobby of mine. And I have this little upgrade place here with when you step on it, it puts on my new upgrade GUI. And I have this animation that repeats itself for this guy, and it plays a sound every time he mines whatever this is. It really doesn't make sense. Just this guy mining a big block of wood. But here we go. We got some buildings around. And we got some lights over here. Pretty simple map. We painted some cobblestone here. And then actually, this is a really cool part. These over here, they're punching bags. They don't take much effort. Import them from the toolbox and just add a humanoid inside of them. And that's how you'll get your damage numbers appearing on top of them. Because if you remember from our script, it said it's going to check the part for a humanoid, and if it has a humanoid, then it's going to display the health taken. Since most enemies have humanoids, it really doesn't change anything about the part. It just adds an invisible object called a humanoid, which basically has a health value, and that's how we determine how much damage is taken upon the punching bags. So this area over here is just for visuals. I use the part to terrain for this, and you basically just put water there. You can, through the, the terrain surface right over here, you can customize the water reflectance, 1, the wave size, that's all the way at 1, and the wave speed is at 50, just so we have some activity on the water, collision group ID, and custom physical properties. So once you have that, you can create a long strip of land that just for just scenery in the map, to expand the map a little. There really doesn't have to be anything over here. I'm kind of building over here, but just create some more parts of terrain stuff, just some mountains going up. And once you have that, use the sandstone texture instead of the ground. It's right over here. Same texture that Jailbreak uses. It just looks a lot better. This to this. It's kind of mountainy, more mountainy texture. Now for your fireball over here and your settings, I'm going to link those two down below. I got a lot of stuff to link also down below. So I customized mine a little original over here. It's not like the old one. I customized the colors. I added a health bar and an XP bar, and then I put the level down here. I created a currency called gold, and it will only work the last tutorial if you have this currency. So I put it in my model. So you import it into the replicated storage, and it's a leader right here. And the only thing about this is when you try to change someone's coin value inside the game, it will change everyone's. This is because it's in the replicated storage, which covers the whole game, and it's not in the specific player. So once you have that down, it's better for preventing hacks, because no one will know the exact name of the folder except I'm showing you guys right now. But in your game, no one else will know the exact name of the folder and where to look for it, so they can't hack and change the currency or how much they have of that currency. The only downside is that you, the developer, can't have those special admin things where you can impress people if, like, you have millions of coins. You would have to do that inside the studio. Or if you do it inside the regular game, everyone will be given millions of coins. These are just wooden planks over here. They're non-collidable, anchored. And all this is just sample parts. I'm creating my next dungeon over here, as you see. Little sneak peek over here. You start off, and then these floors are supposed to separate, and below is a big pit of lava. There's going to be a lava demon come out of there, and if you fall below, I made a script inside here. I'm going to show you guys this. Basically, it's taking 100 out of their health, which if they have the right armor, they can have more than 100 health. And it says their jump power is going to be 200, so it's going to do humanoid : jump, which is an action on the humanoid, which makes them manually jump. They can't control it, they just jump, so it's going to make them burst into the air, and then it's at the same time it's going to create a fire in their upper torso, so it looks like they're really on fire, and then it's going to set their jump power back to the normal, which is 50. I'll link this all below, except this, because all I did right here is I made a big cylinder, and then I took a union out of it. And if you don't know how to negate and union parts, I'm going to show you really fast right here. So let's make this part a little big, and then we'll set it to 0.5 transparency. And then we're going to duplicate the part, and we're going to make it a little smaller than the original part. So I'm going to just Actually, if we want to, let's just make a little hole in the front. So let's make that a little smaller. And then a little smaller in the x-axis. Y-axis. Axis over here. Make that there. Just make it a little bigger. And perfect. So I'm going to make this part. I'm going to make the 0.7 transparency so we can, 0.4. 0 is, the number's closer to 0. You can see better. And then we're going to go to model. And I think you negate this part and then union this part. Wait. Okay, you negate that part and then you control and union. Result was empty, but okay, then it's the other way around. So you negate this part that's on front. No, I thought you negate this part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you negate this part. And then you union. Something went wrong. Fill in a bug report. Well, it usually works, just Roblox is having some errors right now. But that's basically how you create holes in objects. So I'm going to try this the other way just to see what will happen. Let me negate that part and union. But see, oh, wait, never mind. That actually worked. And if I set the transparent, wait, what? Okay, well, it didn't work, but you see what happened. You just do it the other way around, and Roblox will fix this error, but it's supposed to be done the other way around. You negate the whole part, and then once you have this little part that sticks in through it, you're gonna union at control, so you select both of them, and then hit union. So I'm gonna delete these two parts right there. That's how I made the cylinder over here. Usually there's filling inside this, and I just unioned it out. As you see, I'm going to select this. Inside this model, there's two big unions, half circle and half circle. The rest is just part to terrain, and the rest is just customizing GUIs, all that stuff. That's basically all I've done. The settings bar is pretty nice. I might just load in a game to show you all of it. So if I actually push play, we're going to see I'm going to load into a game, and I'm going to show you guys all this at works. So since we can't teleport in studio, it will just bring an error in the output, saying cannot teleport in studio. But I have some errors in my game currently that make it very laggy. I think it's just some misplaced while true do's, because I learned that if you misplace a while true do loop, which a while true do, while wait do, members of the same family, the while family, are basically loops. And if you misplace them, it will crash your whole game. Sorry about that, guys. So once you're in here, see, this is non-collidable, so I can just walk through it. Other than that, this is the map over here. We got some pieces of wood, supposed to be trees on top of there, but I made this custom name thing also. It's pretty self-explanatory how to make it, but it's just there's this error right now. I am supposed to not be able to jump that much. I made a code that said my jump power would be 15, but other than that, here's the upgrade, the new and improved upgrade. Physical, it takes away from your coins, and there we go. Let's keep going, and it will actually reflect on how much damage you do. So if I click my backpack, and then I click this sword and equip it. Why is my game not working? Well, if I click the sword and then equip it, okay, whatever. It will actually appear on here. I don't know why it's not doing this right now. This is super confusing. It's here. What's the error? Let me just search it right over here. Good tip when using the output is using Control F. Okay, here we go. It said, no, this is not what I'm looking for. 0 out of 4. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, I don't know why that's erroring. It usually doesn't error. I think it's because I'm in studio right now. But it will equip it. And if you use it out on the bags, it will work and show the amount of health added. The settings GUI, you can basically turn on sun rays, which actually appears if you're looking at that. And then water to high resolution. You can actually see here that this water looks amazing now. Really, really nice. And you can swim through it. Really, really nice there. Oh, and I fell through the map. The water's not deep enough, but other than that, you can turn on high definition once I respawn. Here we go, high definition. Everything looks brighter and better. Just fall down here. Oh, nope, please no. Oh, okay, here we go again. I think I should just fly myself this time using admin commands. Fly me. There we go. So if I turn on blur now, we got a little blur on there, and it looks very, very nice. So this settings really helps you. These are just smoke, an object called smoke on these what are they, furnaces, and that's that for that. And that's all the stuff I've added. The last tutorial I showed you the GUIs and everything, but I've improved these GUIs. So right now I'm gonna link some of the stuff, but some of the stuff I'm gonna keep, like these custom UIs over here, all these custom UIs, because they're custom and no one can steal them. So I also added a color correction on the map, which I'm gonna show you guys this really, really fast. Because the video's getting kind of long here, but I'm going to show you this. Here we go. If we scroll down the lighting. And in here, we got a color correction. I'm going to actually make this a little lower. There, that looks good. Because, oh, well, that's how it's supposed to look, but let me move that down. No, we need less contrast and less brightness. Oh. No. What is it? That's how it is. Tell me guys what you like better. I'm kind of a fan of the purplish, but saturation. Boom. I don't want it to be saturated. I just don't want it like that. So let's go over here and, oh, that's max. So definitely that. That looks really, really nice there. And what I was talking about, sorry, that was the color correction. But now I'm gonna add a new object that Roblox updated called an atmosphere. Oh, that looks really, really nice, guys. Really, really nice there. I'm gonna make it go with the color correction over here. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put that as the decay there. Wait, no, this also. I don't know what that did. Wait, I want the haze or the glare. The glare. Is that doing anything? Sorry, the offset. The density, I mean. Okay. So, there we go. That's 0. Boom. That looks perfect right there. Offset. That's good. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this more of a realistic blue tint right there. Let's copy that and put that right there. And that looks good. That looks good. It just adds another step of realism into your game, and that should look good. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If it helped you, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It would really help out the channel. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.